bringing you the news and information you need from the people making a difference. This is Comcast Newsmakers.
Well, thank you for joining us. Our guest is Jeri Gill, and she is CEO of Sustainable Napa County. You might ask, what does it sustain? I mean, I don't know.
Good question.
Yeah. Okay, but you're talking about now not just the environment. You're talking about business and environment for people to live and that kind of thing, right?
Yeah, our organization really does make a point to always talk about the three key pieces of sustainability together. Environment, economy, and social equity or community. Without one of those three things, the other two don't function very well. So we are very much about integrating those three pieces into our
one
mission.
of the things I've noticed about Napa and around the county up there is even though the economy is in general is the pits right now for a lot of people, places like the wine country and Napa and so forth, you go there on the weekends, there's still a lot of people coming up there.
There is.
Yeah, how is that impacting the area in general?
You know, our community is very lucky because we do have that buffer, because our economy is based on the wine industry, and so even folks who feel like they can't take a trip, a long vacation somewhere, they can still drive to Napa Valley, feel like they got away, feel like they did something special for themselves, and it's not as expensive as people might think. And so we're in a perfect position in this Bay Area to attract everybody from, you know, Sacramento to the mountains to San Francisco and below. So we're there.
Okay, now you formed this organization, right? You said,
yeah,
this is
actually,
my idea. I've got an idea.
No, I was one of the many, but the organization was actually formed by one of the largest philanthropic foundations in our community called the Gasser Foundation, who solely serves social service nonprofits in Napa County. A couple years ago, they said, you know, what we'd really like to do is integrate sustainability into our mission and also into our giving. So we started out as an initiative of their giving, and it really became clear really quickly that there needed to be a larger comprehensive effort to kind of bring in all the sustainability pieces that were happening in Napa County, and so we became an organization.
And how did you fit into that?
I was actually working with the Napa Valley Vintners at the time, and I was part of the group that formed Sustainable Napa County, and one day the president of the Gasser Foundation said, you think you might want to run this little organization?
Hey, you.
Exactly. Yeah. So I knew where all the bodies were buried, and I had photos, so I thought, well, hey, sure.
I got to watch out for you. Yeah, well, that's one way of looking at it, I guess.
Well, I knew all the ins and outs. You know, it was an infant at the time.
Yeah.
So.
And so, do you go around to all these people all the time and say, what can we do to make it better? How do you organize that?
We're small but mighty right now. As a new organization, we're very nimble, and we're able to respond quickly to issues that come up in Napa County. But we work with residents, with governmental leaders, with community and business leaders, educators, anyone who's interested in really being a part of what it is that we're doing. And we focus on from energy efficiency to workforce development for green collar jobs. So we kind of run the gamut, and we're really very much focused on, though, that key component of sustainability and how it really does make the environment, the economy, and the community flourish.
Okay, what are the #1 problems they have up there?
Well, actually, you know, is
there something that jumps out and says, boy, we really have to change that or fix that? Or?
I would say focus right now, because there are so many things going on with respect to climate legislation, energy policy, and really how do we scale it down to a local community so that local policymakers, residents, business leaders can respond and not just survive but thrive, and figure out how do we operate under the things that are happening at the state and federal levels. How do we make it work for Napa County? And so
do you sit around and say, I've got an idea?
We talk about
get a group and say, what can we do?
How do we focus? How do we help each other? How do we not duplicate but actually complement? Where is it that we do need to duplicate because it's that important? Where are the gaps? Let's identify what we're already doing and then try to fill the gaps. So, you know, we're really just trying to convene around issues that are important to the community in all those different areas.
Okay, and also I imagine it's always a balance between growth and non-growth and the combination of all those things.
And where to put it.
Yeah, where to put it.
Where to put it, and how much it costs.
Where are we going to put it?
Yeah, and how long is it to get to your job from where you live? So, you know, we're starting to learn that all these things are connected.
As George Carlin once said, it had everything. Where would you put it? I just remember that. Jeri Gill has been our guest. She's CEO of Sustainable Napa County. Thanks very much for watching.
Thank you.